Good morning, meteorologist Bob Acanfrio with today's tropical update for Thursday, September 29, 2011. Well, we're still following our two storms out there. We have Tropical Storm Ophelia just north of the Leeward Islands here, getting better organized and should become a hurricane probably by later today or tomorrow. And out here we have Tropical Storm Philippe, really battling a lot of shear, pretty weak tropical storm at the moment. So here's our two systems out here. And outside of these two systems for the next 7 to 10 days, it's going to be pretty quiet in the tropics. We also see this cold front and trough advancing through the south today. I'll show you in a little moment here where beautiful fall weather for the weekend here across the south. All this tropical humid air was going to be scoured out, and bunch of nice days coming up here in the south for the weekend through early next week. All right, so let's see. What do we have here? We have Tropical Storm Ophelia, 60-mile-per-hour winds, movement north-northwest at 7. This was the 5 a.m. advisory. Official forecast by the National Hurricane Center does bring this to a hurricane by tomorrow, as it's really going to get into that nice lighter shear area here to the south of Bermuda. And then the official forecast does take it east of Bermuda. Very confident on this track. This may even be shifted a little farther east. What that means for Bermuda, you're going to miss this hurricane. Possibly some tropical storm conditions for the island come Saturday. But that'll be about it for them. And then our next area to watch for will be up here in the Newfoundland area here, as Ophelia could get pretty close to Newfoundland here by Sunday night, early Monday morning with tropical storm conditions. So that's it on Ophelia. No threat to the United States, and we'll be watching it pass east of Bermuda. We have, here we go, Tropical Storm Philippe, 45-mile-per-hour max of sustained winds, west-northwest at 13. This one's going to be battling shear through the weekend. Will it survive the weekend? We will see. It's going to be tough. It's going to have a lot of westerly shear hitting it now, and then the outflow from Ophelia is going to hit it with some northwest shear. The official forecast by the National Hurricane Center does bring this to a remnant low by early next week, as it kind of meanders out here and it waits for the next trough to eventually pick it up. So two things Philippe is going to do. Either it's going to die out here. Well, you see the National Hurricane Center, they've been hanging on to systems a long time, so will they really kill it off this weekend or not? We'll see. So either it's going to hang on, either it's going to die out here over the weekend to early next week, or it's going to kind of hang on, and eventually a trough, one of these troughs moving off the East Coast, is going to eventually kick it out to sea. So again, no threat to the islands or the United States. Again, down the road, Bermuda may want to watch this one, but I don't see much of a threat there for Philippe down the road for anybody. Again, models here, this is on Ophelia, and you can see most of the models do take it east of Bermuda. Anytime you see a big trough coming off the East Coast here, you usually see the trend of the models will kind of keep shifting things a little farther east in time. So I highly doubt this even comes close to Bermuda, and may pass so far east of Bermuda, Bermuda may not even get anything out of this. But again, possibly some tropical storm conditions for the island Saturday. And then again, our friends up here in Canada, in Newfoundland here, will have to watch again Sunday night, Monday, just to see. But again, it could pass a little east of them as well. But again, the eastern end of the of Newfoundland here could get some tropical storm conditions. And then we look at Philippe, and again, most of the models meander it out towards the west-northwest here. And will it die, or will it eventually get pushed up to the north and out to sea? We will see in the future for Philippe. Okay, extended. Everybody wants to know, hey, what's going to happen? Are we going to see anything else for the United States? Any kind of threats? What's going on? Is the season over? We're really waiting for the MJO to come back. Will it come back? The models are saying eventually. They're kind of pushing it back now. Right now, we're supposedly going to have a big push of the MJO here, especially for our favorite area here in October in the Western Caribbean here, by about middle of October. So you remember, we first said weeks ago end of September, then we said first week of October. Now we're more towards the middle of October. So will it happen? It's really, we just have to wait and see. If you look at the extended, this is the GFS run at 6Z today. And you'll see right here at the end of this loop here, now again, this is 16 days out. By about the middle of October, we do see some signs of a tropical system developing here. And this, again, this goes all the way out till about the 14th and 15th, and here we go, of October. So, long way off. But again, that shows you signs of the GFS seeing that. And again, we'll just wait and see. Takes Ophelia just to Nova, to, here I go getting my Canadian provinces mixed up, to Newfoundland, again, by Sunday night, Monday. And then you see Philippe here, just kind of weak, dying, kind of hanging on, just sitting out here all next week. And then eventually just kind of see you later, Philippe. And that's about it. Again, really nice push of Canadian air coming down here for the weekend. And through much of early next week here for the east and for the south. Fall will be here this week. It's going to be really nice here for the southeast and the east coast. And we deserve it after the hot, humid summer we've had. Okay, Euro model. Again, basically the same thing as the GFS. Again, there goes Ophelia to Newfoundland here. And then it basically just kills off Philippe. And then we take this all the way out to about October 8th and 9th. Nothing yet in the Caribbean. Nice big Canadian high here all next week across the southeast. Boy, it's going to be nice. Just beautiful weather. All right, MJL, and here's the forecast by the GFS. So you've seen me show this before. These are all the little models, all the ensemble models, and you can see we need to be in octant 1 and 8 for good conditions for us for tropical development here in the Atlantic. And eventually, this goes out to about October 12th. It eventually pushes it back this way. We'll have to wait and see. And as you can see, big upward motion here forecasted by about October 13th by the GFS. So again, we're going to wait and see for that. If it happens, it happens. If it does happen, we really could see a big tropical push here in the favorite area of the Western Caribbean by the middle of October. But again, couple weeks out, we'll see what happens. Just taking a look at getting away from the tropics for a minute here. Take a look at the eastern United States here. Fall coming down. Here it is right here. This is the push of fall coming down through through Minnesota this morning. This is going to trigger off possibly some severe weather here today across northern Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, as this piece of energy comes racing down here through to the southeast. So you may fire off some severe weather here, and also tropical plume here. Could see some severe storms here across the northeast today as well. But this is going to come right down and just scour everything out. And just beautiful weather here for the south this weekend. And again, Storm Prediction Center, slight risk of severe weather here today. Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and then again across the northeast here with this tropical feed here. Could see some severe storms up in this area. Well, that's it for my update today. Again, we'll have updates every few days for you guys. Please check out weatherbunker.com. Great new website. Been on it. A lot of good forums in there. Great website. So please check that out. Follow me on Facebook, Robert, ACAN, FRIO. Have a good day.